Coach Chris Usevich, Guilford College Quakers, many years. Northwest Guilford. I always start you Guilford College Quakers. So we spent so many years there together. Think about this now. This team you got right in Northwest, you watch these guys tonight in the scrimmage. You've seen them before, and some work in the preseason. What are some things you've got to fix before that first game coming up next Friday night?
I think consistent offensive play. I mean, we're better than what we saw tonight. You know, our O-line, we have a really good defensive line. They're very big, strong, physical, and fast. And there's times where we're winning that. Every other day, it's a new battle. Offense wins, defense wins. And I just didn't feel like they played to the level they needed to tonight. We got to get them going in that direction every day for us to dominate the line of scrimmage. And that's our goal, is to dominate the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. So I think the takeaway for me was that we wanted to get the butterflies out of the two quarterbacks competing for the job. Hopefully that did that tonight, because you could definitely see there was some anxiousness with both of them. But hopefully we can fix that going into next week when it really counts.
And you talked about with your team in the post-game discussion, you're very proud of the three running backs you've got. You got three very strong running backs. Talk about that running game, what that game means to you, as you kind of set the standard, kind of work from there as you move forward.
I mean, we're very fortunate to say that we got three running backs at our varsity level. You know, all of them could start for us, which means we need to make sure we get them going. The only way to do that is get those linemen running their feet, because if they're not opening holes, it doesn't matter who's back there. So I think that, you know, we have the line to make any average back good, and I think we've got some really good backs to be great. So I'm looking forward to see how those three take us through this year.
Who are those three?
Well, McKinley Vance is one, Easton Dean. So McKinley's going to be a junior. Was our leading rusher last year on obviously the JV, and then Easton Dean moved up this year as a sophomore, and then we have a senior, Nathan Cox, who's more of the 190-pounder that can run through some people. So, but all of them got speed, they all got strength. I mean, they're all very similar, and they all very complement each other, but most importantly, they support each other, and that's the most exciting thing for me.
Looked like maybe one touchdown scored in the scrimmage, like you guys got that one TD, took it to the end zone late in the game, and you drove the ball on that drive to force it into the end zone. That was a pound and ground type drive there too, so that was probably what you were looking for?
Yeah, well, that's what we challenged our line. We said, this is your last series. You know, let's do what we're supposed to do, and I don't know why it took them a while to wake up, but they figured it out. And again, we'll see the film. Maybe there's some things that Oak Grove, give them credit, they were doing, and obviously their line's pretty good too, so not going to take anything away from them, but that's what we're hoping our line can do every day.
And also, you talking about, you talked to your offensive and defensive linemen in the post-game talk too, challenging those guys that work hard against each other to make each other better, because they're both very good right now, but they've got to have that challenge, I guess, in practice to step up their game and both sides of the ball, be the best those guys can be, and they can be pretty good.
Absolutely. Like I said, I think we have 8 guys on the D-line right now. They're going to roll through and play hard, and I'm very excited about them. They're very well coached. Our O-line's very well coached, and they're going to battle. And all preseason, I mean, they got after each other, and that's why it surprised me today that the D-line shined and the O-line kind of took a step back, and it wasn't for anything other than just the general physicality. So we need to now challenge them this week and go against our guys and keep fighting.
And the quarterback spot is something you're working on to get that thing straight. You want it to work and have it in order, I guess, as much as you can by this Friday night against Williams.
Absolutely. Again, having a big line like that, having 3 running backs can hopefully take some of that pressure off either one of the quarterbacks that's in there. But I think the film will show a lot, and I think just getting them to understand that just do what they do in practice and everything will be fine, and we'll keep preparing for that.
And I heard you talking about Williams. They've got that very good quarterback coming back again. I'm not sure if it's that Dan Mahan guy or not, but they've got some kind of talented athlete down there at quarterback who gave you kind of fits last year. So if I think he maybe be a senior this year, so he's probably better. So that's another big challenge you got to face.
He's going to Duke, so he must be smart. He's athletic. He's got a great arm. He knows how to read what's going on out there. I'll tell you, their O-line does a really nice job protecting with 5 men. It's going to be a challenge. They're well coached over there. Their coach came over from Eastern Alamance. I remember Kirby over there, and I mean they got a great program, and you know, we got to be ready for them. It's going to be exciting. It's at their place, so I'm sure they're going to have a great crowd. So game week starts, I guess, after the cookout. You mentioned the cookout tomorrow, then the guys have Sunday off. Then game week starts Monday morning early, so you got to get these guys rolling. The challenge of game week, what has to happen to make that week work for you? We need our O-line to come out tough this week. You know, we need to have a great game plan, and we need to get our quarterback confident. I think we do those things, we'll start the season off hopefully right. Coach, good luck to you in this season. Good to see you as always. Keep up the good work.